You were in front of a bar.
From the story you're telling me.
Most of the times he was calling me out was for some kind of meteor shower that was going to be at its most intense at this particular point, or a lunar eclipse, or some kind of, it was some place where we were getting out of the city for the sake of getting out of the city because there was clarity there.
So we've been going to this place called Shindian, which is where we tried to throw that village gathering party thing called the Cosmic Culture Festival. But so it was Mike, Rob, Max was driving, and myself. Max has this really beat up old Soviet stuff that we call the Beast, because it's a piece of crap, but you can basically drive it upside down. It can go anywhere, through anything. And we've been driving the Beast all day, and it was starting to overheat, and starting to have problems. And Max had seen this before. In fact, we had dealt with this before, and the idea is, all right, we just stop the Jeep, turn off the engine, just let it sit for a couple of hours. Mike, Rob, and I looked at each other and we're like, Mike's like, you think what I'm thinking? Yeah. Open the doors and get out. We're just walking down the street. It's this road that's just winding through the mountains, going back and forth. And it was a super clear night, and the moon was high up in the sky, so you can see the road. We're just like walking down and staring up at the sky. You can't hear a single human sound. And then Mike's like, let's just lay here and look at the sky. So we all just lay there in the middle of the road. The road's blocked because the Jeep's right up there. Laying down in the middle of the road, staring up at the sky. And Mike's telling us where the planets are and, where we'd be able to see meteors once the moon set and all this stuff. We ended up spending 2 hours there just wandering a little bit down the road and then maybe laying down for a bit and just wandering down and wandering down. We'd walked, I don't even know how far, but after a couple of hours, Max just shows up and picks us up, and it's going home. It's a magical moment.
He was explaining this thing to me about the Milky Way. You look up in the sky and you see the Milky Way, and it's at an angle to the Earth's equator. Well, normally planets go around the sun, and suns go around the galaxy more or less in the same plane. So he was explaining to me that here we are looking up at the Milky Way, and it's at an angle to the equator. Why is that? This very small galaxy was moving across the Milky Way at a particular angle. And that, in fact, the Earth and the solar system were not part of the Milky Way galaxy at all. They were part of this other thing passing through. And the Earth passing through the Milky Way galaxy had reached right to center.